Yo, what is good YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Galaxy Opal TYRESE Halliburton, who is a 6'5" point guard option. Needed a card, finally got one, deserving all-star from the Pacers. He's had a really good year. He's averaging over 20 and 10, having himself a hell of a year for the Pacers, and I'm excited to finally see him get a card in my team. Definitely a guy who's been deserving of a card for a while, and he literally did not have a card besides his Emerald base card for the entire year until he got this Galaxy Opal, which is definitely a deserving card. So interested to see how good this card is if he's a solid budget PG option in my team. I bought him for 63K. I assume he's actually probably going to wind up being less expensive than that, but will likely be pretty cheap, which I think is going to make him pretty solid, assuming he's got good animations and things like that in my team. So before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 10,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. But without further ado, let's hop right into it, and let's see what TYRESE is looking like. So 6'5", 99 offense, 95 defense, 94 driving layup, 90 midi, 95 three ball, 85 driving dunk, 94 ball handle, 80 block, 86 steal, 88 perimeter, and 85 interior. So the defense is kind of mid. 95 speed, sweep ball, and excel is very good, and 90 lateral quickness is super solid as well. 15 hops include amped, blinders, catch and shoot, claymore, corner specialist, dead eye, guard up, limitless range, clamp breaker, dimer, floor general, killer combos, mismatch expert, needle threader, and quick first steps. So all playmaking and shooting badges on him pretty much. 35 golds include badges like fast twitch as well as agent 3, slippery off ball, ankle breaker, bailout, handles for days, hyperdrive, unpluckable anchor. He's got all the key, when you scroll down him, he's got all the key defensive badges basically on gold, but none of them on Hoff, which is kind of annoying, I guess. But you can add brick wall to him. You can add rise up and limitless takeoff. Those three are pretty crucial. Outside of that, maybe rebound chaser as a fourth badge would be one to add that would be good for him. But overall, you add those badges, you should be totally fine with Halliburton in terms of the badges. He'll have everything that's key, at least on gold, which is nice. Let's see what his release and animations look like, because I have not used TYRESE Halliburton yet this year, so I really don't know what he's going to look like. And he's got this ugly ass release. Pardon my language, but why are we giving him a bad release, bro? Why are we not changing his release? Like, this is ugly. I know it's not, I guess it's not the worst in the world, because it doesn't feel like it's like super crazy slow, but it's so ugly. Why is this a thing? Nobody wants this release on TYRESE Halliburton, man. Nobody wants this release. I understand that's what his release looks like in real life, or at least similar to it, but that release is so damn ugly, bro. But I guess I don't know. It might get the job done. We'll see. He's got normal fade, which is good. Sigs seem pretty solid besides that. He's going to be a solid slasher, especially once you put limitless takeoff on him. I don't think he's going to be bad. He's got a decent player build. It's just like, why did they give him that bum release? Make his release like halfway decent, please. I understand TYRESE Halliburton doesn't shoot very like smoothly in real life. The way that he shoots looks uncomfortable, and it kind of looks like this, but in 2K, please make his release a little bit better than what it is in real life, at least. I mean, at this point in the year, it'd be nice to see him get a better release, but it's not that bad, I guess, and everything else but the card does seem pretty good. So let's hop into a game and let's see what TYRESE Halliburton can do. All right, our opponent, he's got Spencer Dinwiddie, Jason Richardson. Who else? Q Rich, Willis Reed, and Karl Malone. There's a bunch of free cards and Jason Richardson, a bunch of pink diamonds. Not a great team. We actually probably have the better team in today's gameplay. TYRESE Halliburton versus Spencer Dinwiddie. Couple decent budget PGs. Should be a solid matchup. I actually think I might give the edge to Halliburton because he's more complete badge-wise and stuff like that, even though I don't love the release. But let's see what he can get into on the offensive end of the court. Attacking the rim all the way. Oh, he's got quick drops. Okay, I didn't know he had quick drops. That's nice to see. TYRESE Halliburton throws down a quick little dunk and gets it to go, and that's nice to see. I did not realize he had that, so that is solid. I think he's gonna be pretty solid. Like, he looks decent. He really does. It's just the release that's throwing me off, because everything else, he can get every badge. Like, his animations are pretty good in terms of his sigs and everything. He looks pretty solid. It's just the lack of the inability to get how to have a good release. Really, it's fine. I mean, if you're open, I mean, I just knocked it down. He's got half limitless range, bunch of good shooting badges. He knocks it down from super deep, and we got a super fast 6-0 lead. But that's my one complaint, is the fact that the release is just ugly, and I understand it's what he looks like in real life, but it's still ugly. That doesn't change that fact. See what he can do defensively, though. He's got pretty much all the key defensive badges already added on the card. That probably should have been a stop, but KG just kind of slid behind him, and that is all right. We'll live with it and see what we can get into on the offensive end of the court. Sizing up here, TYRESE attacking the middle, go into the corner, beautiful, go back right by him. TYRESE back out to him, wide open for, okay, never mind, not wide open for 3, and that's going to be a stop. I thought that was going to be a bump, but we didn't get the bump there. Not a great shot, I do not believe. Okay, that was wide open. What in the world? But he doesn't wind up knocking it down, so that's all right. Behind the back here, TYRESE, I could have shot that. We're just going to attack the rim again, though. Look at TYRESE Halliburton. Nice little dunk right there. Gets it to go down. He's got a quick 8 points on 3 of 4 from the field. Pretty solid stuff so far from TYRESE. See if we can play ourselves some defense. Go through the screen. He got killed by that screen. I'm not going to lie. Get back out there. Did we get enough for contest? We barely did. We didn't get the board, though. That's tough. Can you play some paint defense for me, TYRESE? Yes, sir. Look at TYRESE, man. He's fighting on the interior. Love to see that. That's that anchor right there, getting us a paint stop. Love to see that aspect of the card as well. Normal fade me, TYRESE. Yes, sir. Good move, and I missed it. Gosh darn it. That's a good look, but gotta green it. Wasn't able to green it. That's on me. Good defense, TYRESE. Look at him hooping on the interior defensively. You love to see that. Look at the interior defense my team is playing right now. That is beautiful stuff. Get a screen here from Pip and see if we can attack the middle. Walking back. TYRESE for three. That release is ugly, man. It's kind of slow. You can't really get that off too easily. That's a shame, too, because, like, if he had a good release, this card really would be one of the better budget PGs in my team, considering that he is going to be pretty cheap, but he just doesn't have that great of a release, and that hurts the card, I gotta say, because everything else about the card is pretty solid. Slashing back to the rim, TYRESE, drawing a foul. We're going to check out his free throw animation, but, like, I mean, I'm liking what I'm seeing outside. Okay, free throw's kind of weird. I will say that. It's a little bit slower than you'd think, but it doesn't seem like it's all that bad. I just got to hold it down longer, and I'm sure we'll be able to knock it down. We are going to knock the second one down. Nice little green right there. He's got 9 points. I'm liking everything except for the release. All right, 4-point lead halfway through this clutch time game. Let's see what we can get going back. Continue on the offensive end. Look at the walk back going right. Oh my gosh, I just got swatted. Goodness gracious. That was a nice little walk back animation, nice little move, and then we just got boxed at the end of the possession. Hold on. Let's see if we can get around him. Go throw the slip. Yes, sir. Although Wakandi late in the shot clock, we do wind up getting ourselves a bucket. We got swatted badly by Dinwiddie there. That was not a good layup, but luckily we did manage to still get a bucket at the end of the possession, which is nice. Throw it up to TYRESE. Chill. Yes, sir. Behind the back. Beautiful. Attack through all the way again. TYRESE throwing down a nice little safe dunk again. As long as you safe dunk with him, his dunk animations seem very, very solid. Liking what I'm seeing there as well. Oh my gosh, that was deep. Good shot by my opponent. I will give props for there, dude. That is a tough shot. That was very deep with Q Rich, and he manages to knock it down, so props to him. Stop it again. TYRESE Haliburton from deep. 4-3. Yes, sir. 4-4, actually. Gets himself another one to go. The shooting badges are awesome. I will say that. I mean, if you get space with him, you're going to be able to green very consistently from very deep. I just wish he had a better release, because he'd be really pretty damn good if he had a better release. It's just, with a mediocre release, it hurts the card, at least at a sweatier level, I guess, if you're going up against really good players and stuff like that. Something you got to keep in mind at least. But TYRESE behind the back. Yes, sir. Attacking this way again. Normal fade me. TYRESE. That should be green, right? Yes, sir. I felt that one. That one was green. We knock it down. He's got play take as well, which is actually my favorite takeover for a PG in the game. So that's an added bonus as well, but it makes everybody around him better. So love to see that. He got a little bit of a ghost contest even right there. Good stuff. I kind of just left that open, and he still got himself a ghost. So we'll take that. Escape. Yes, sir. Attack through. I'm going to hit Pippin wide open. That's not wide open, but it might be green anyway. That's play take right there. That is why I love play take. That's all I gotta say. Y'all see the value of it right there, is it makes it so much easier to green these contested shots. Pippin knocks down a heavy, and we're gonna call it a gameplay right there. Let's head back to the main menu and let's review the TYRESE Haliburton card. All right, so in conclusion, TYRESE Haliburton, pretty good card. I like him. I just don't like his release. That's my main thing, because he's not super tall. He's only 6'5", so he doesn't have this elite size, and that kind of annoys me, to be completely honest, because he really could have been really good, even for being only 6'5", been one of the best budget PGs in the game, if they just made him a little bit better in terms of his animations and things like that. But, I mean, he's going to be less than 50k MT later on today, probably, in all likelihood, so he is pretty damn good for his price. But as a no money spent player, we're going to have to get rid of TYRESE, so we're going to have to sell him, because we got to find ourselves a couple more upgrades if we can. So we're going to sell him. Actually going to lose a little bit of MT. I don't recommend, as a no money spent player, buying cards like this early when they're a little bit more expensive, but he's not, in my opinion, all that great because of the release, so I am going to sell him back. Not going to use him on my 250k team, but he does look like a pretty solid card, so not a bad card, just wish he had a better release, plain and simple. But that is going to do it for this gameplay. Hopefully y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back on more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.